Alright, so I just wanted to make this quick video today just to kind of talk about this. So you guys know that show, Avatar, The Last Airbender. It was on Nickelodeon, ran for a few years, 3 seasons, concluded. I'll be honest, not very good show. It was very just... I just didn't really resonate with the characters. The world was just really boring, and I mean, it just wasn't good. It just I mean, like, go watch, if you want to watch a good show, there's another show, it's also on Nickelodeon, it's also on Netflix too, it's called Henry Danger, very good show, live action, it's about superheroes, it's really cool. So, I just wanted to talk about one of the characters from Avatar. His name is Iroh, or Uncle Iroh, I guess. And he's just like the worst character in any cartoon, or any show for that matter. It's like, he's like, oh, look at how cool I am, I'm giving all this advice, and then you try to get attached to him after you learn that, oh, geez, his son died, how sad. And, no, wait. Okay, sorry about that. We just had a tiny little technical difficulty, but we're back. So, back to Iroh. He's just, like, so annoying, and he's like, really passive-aggressive. You might not notice it when you're watching the show, but if you really dig deep into the dialogue that he's saying, then you'll realize that he's pretty mean, and I bet he's putting stuff in the tea that he is selling. Okay, so, spoilers for this next part, I guess, but I don't think anyone cares. It's a really bad show, and I don't think anyone would get upset if I spoiled it for them. So, anyway, there's a part where Iroh gets captured and put into prison, and to be honest, that was my favorite part of the show, because I didn't have to look at him anymore unless they cut back to one of those stupid shots where he is in there and he's like, oh, I'm in the jail and I'm really upset, blah, blah, blah. And just bring me back to the at least kind of decent stuff with the other characters. But no, they would just cut back to him occasionally, and whenever they did that, I was just like, ugh, why do you need to show me this? This is not entertainment. You know, if they had any brains at all, they would see how awful Iroh is as a character, and they wouldn't bring him back into the show. They would just put him in prison, and he would never come back. Or, you know what? Even better, just kill him off, because nobody likes him. Not even the characters in the show likes him. There's one point in the show where his nephew is trying to reflect on the advice that he has given him, and you know what he comes up with? Terrible advice that doesn't help him at all. If he gave good advice, then he would have remembered, right? It's just atrocious, and if I was writing on the show, I would have killed him off in the very first episode. And the biggest problem that I have with Iroh is the finale appearance. So remember how I said he broke out of jail? Yeah, he did, and then he didn't show up for a couple of episodes, and I was very happy with that. Until he showed up in the finale, which, by the way, is probably one of the worst, if not the worst finale in cartoon history, if not television history as a whole. So after Iroh escaped, he went to this White Lotus base. The White Lotus is a organization, I guess, for old people. You heard me right. So he goes to a White Lotus base, and then his nephew shows up, and they go in. And when he sees him, he just says, oh man, I'm so sorry for what I did. Oh man, uncle, this is all my fault. And then he turns around and says, I'm not mad, I was just afraid that you had lost your way. Are you kidding me? He's not upset that he turned on him and got him put into jail? Now, you see, that just shows that they don't have any depth for these characters whatsoever. It's like this show was meant to be a stain or like a tumor or a hemorrhoid for the animation medium. And Iroh is like the religion that prevents you from using suppositories. That's my video. Very serious. Definitely mean every word of it. Goodbye.